yeah, Goodz. But like I said, man, before the battle rap in a sense, man, I knew you as an artist. You dig what I'm saying? I knew the music.
Yeah, exactly.
How was that transition? And not to say that you're not doing it as of now or whatever, but what made you drift into the battle world?
I kind of got pulled in it. Like I always battle. I'm from the era where
right.
We used to battle on the corners or anywhere you meet up at. You know what I'm saying? And it never was planned. I never had a battle that was a planned battle. Most of them started off as ciphers, and then just went to a battle because of the competition level.
Right.
And people being competitive. But I got pulled into the whole camera battling joint when I battled Head Ice. That was like the first battle I had on camera. And,
was that the official first word?
Yeah, that was like the first battle I had on camera.
Wow.
I battled a whole bunch of niggas off camera.
Off camera, right. You're right.
But that's the first battle I had on camera. So it was I kept getting called to come down there. They kept telling me when Lux was doing that. They was like, yo, there's some battle joint they doing there. You should come down here. My man was down there already. You should come down here. You should come down here. Because I was killing niggas from before. At this time I had chilled for a minute. I was,
of course,
summer day. I was on a block somewhere, and so I kept like, I had him to come, but I really wasn't gonna go.
Right.
I kept telling them that. So he kept calling me. So finally I'm like, fuck, y'all wanna go down there? Yeah, fuck, let's go down there. So we go down there. We went down there probably like 8 deep. When I walked in, boom, I watched like 2 of the battles. So now I'm about to leave. I'm like, I'm gonna get up out of here.
And what league was that?
Lions Den.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, let me get up out of here now. Right when I'm about to leave, I hear Goodz versus Head Ice next. So, you know what I'm saying?
They set you up for that. Yeah.
So, but like I said, I'm from the era where, at that time I had at least 15 raps, remember? Like, I wasn't unprepared. And I ain't doing it in a couple of years, but, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe like, at that time I had choked for a minute, so. But I always just had rap, so it wasn't like I was unprepared, and that's how it happened, just from there.
But good, you know what's amazing about that, right? Once again, we were talking about how, the levels of battle has, grown tremendously. Some for the good, it's a pro and a con to it and shit. But from an era where you came off the top or you had raps, you know what I mean? You was prepared and shit, you know what I mean? Or primarily, you didn't have the time to really prep to say, you know what, man? I know who I'm battling. I got about 2 weeks left to, you know what I mean? How was that transition for you?
It actually made it easier for me because I'm so used to doing stuff around the spot and not knowing when I'm a battle or having time to prepare for one person, not knowing who I'm a battle.
Right.
If you give somebody like me, 2 months to prepare, 3 months to prepare is easy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy. Honestly, I get kind of bored with it because I'm the type of dude that like to have my raps wrote way before the time because I want to know them. That's why I don't choke or I don't mess up because I like to give myself time to know my raps. I don't write last minute. You know what I'm saying? So if I got 3 months, I'm gonna get my raps done. All 3 rounds probably done in that first month or a month and a half. I want a month and a half to remember and just know it. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm on preparation. I think preparation is the key.
Of course.
So it made it easier for me to have, to go from just spontaneously battling to, having a structure.
Right. What do you feel the game is at as of now?
The battle game?
Yeah.
It's at its highest point. I do feel like we get boxed though, and that's what I don't like. But that's why I kind of keep 1 foot in and one foot out.
Right.
I don't battle a lot. I might battle once a year. So it's like, all right, Goodz battle, and then again he don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I try to do other stuff that's not battle wise. I don't try to do a lot of battle shit. I try to do other stuff that don't got nothing to do with battle rap. Right. So even when I battle, I'm battling, but when I'm not, I'm doing other things like as far as like the cypher.
Right.
I was on 106 in Park, like the back room and stuff like that. They always call me to do that type of stuff because it's a difference. Like a lot of these I could really rap.
Right.
A lot of these niggas could just battle. There's a difference. They can't stand in front of a camera and just
rap.
rap.
You stated that.
You know what I'm saying? So I get called to do a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how I keep 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
And you stated something that was key. You said, listen, I choose to say, well, listen, man, I'm gonna, you know, do maybe 1 or 2. You know what I mean? If I do that 2, the money possibly has to be right. The card may have to be right. Does it determine if you do 2 or 3? Is it money based or just the card or what?
Everything. It has to make sense.
Right.
Period. Like, I'm not out here starving for money.
Right,
you know
right.
So somebody, but to who, you know, to some of these dudes, this is their job.
Right.
It's a job for me, but it's like a secondary job.
Right.
This is not where my full source of income comes from.
Right.
So people that do it a lot, I can say they need the money, they gotta do it. Me on the other end, I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So everything has to make sense. I'm not gonna take, you know, nothing that don't make no sense because it depreciates your value.
Of course.
So that's why, you know, every time I come out, it's a big battle.
Right.
We got Goodz and it's a big battle because I don't do it a lot. So I give the fans time to want to see me.
Right.
Instead of them seeing me 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and then now when I do the next battle, they don't really want to see me.
Right.
So I keep my stock up like that.
Which makes sense.
So everything just has to make sense. You know,
Which makes sense.
It got to be a big battle. It got to be a big name. The money has to be right. Just everything has to make sense. It ain't just about money because I didn't turn down stuff that was a lot of money that they wanted me to battle somebody, and I was like, nah, I'm not battling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Which and you know what's so crazy about that? That I like that fine balance, man. You know, and you being an artist, man, do you think that? Because you know, a lot of times, man, when you hear battle rap and they say they got a mixtape out, you know what I mean? Goodz, you like, you know, now I'm a consumer. You dig what I'm saying? But I also love music. You dig? I love the lane. I love the battle league lane. I love the artist itself or what have you. But at times it becomes a fickle situation where, Goodz, you might be the illest. You dig what I'm saying? Or hugging a track. But dude won't give you that ear or whatever because they labeled you that battle rapper.
Exactly.
Has that been an issue for you?
Yeah. You know, I got a whole bunch of fans battle rapping. You know what I'm saying? But when I go into the transition of doing music, it's like you start all over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You start all over. So that's basically what it is. They box you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's because of other people that came before you.
Right.
It's because, you know, and stuff like that, man. So they just box you. All you gotta do is just keep putting out music and putting out good music. Your fan base is gonna build, but you do have to start over as doing music. Like you said, you knew me from when I was an artist for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't know that I done been in these labels. I was fucking with Swiss. You know what I'm saying? I was fucking with Buster back in day one point. I was fucking with Jive. I was fucking with Electro. Like, they don't even know these are shit that's not even out right now.
Right.
You know, labels that's not even out. And I was fucking with these people. You know what I'm saying? So I was really in them offices. I was really an artist. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like it's starting over, and it's like getting people to. But like I said, since the fact I keep one foot in, one foot out, there's a lot of fans that fuck with me more. They'll say I don't really fuck with Goodz as a battler, but I fuck with him on music, and I'd rather that. Right.
And that's a good rather as opposed to saying, well, listen, man, see me more on the battle side. Like you said, listen, man, I do it, but I don't do it consistently like other dudes or whatever. It's not my main source of income. Though it's some income that coming in or whatever, but I love
good income.
Right. But I love the art. Like I love the art, man. I love the art of what it is to be a pure artist or whatever. You dig what I'm saying? You know, and I'm gonna throw questions here and there. Do you still want to become a artist that can really push his music?
Yeah, definitely. That's my next goal. I feel like I accomplished everything in battle rap I needed to accomplish. I'm at the top of my game. I'm one of the highest paid. I'm one of the well-known, like, you know, I'm one of the biggest battle rappers in the world.
Right.
My next step is you know, is that's what I want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, when it comes to stuff too, man, I feel like it's more than just being able to rap when you work in the industry. You gotta have a look. You gotta be marketable. There's a whole bunch of stuff you gotta have. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I have those things, you know, out of everybody to take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, good. You know, and I'm glad that you stated that because, you know, now at this current moment, man, you know, because one of the things that you do learn is to become a full-fledged businessman.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now, you know, right now the game is fickle.
Exactly.
You know, and I'm gonna say fickle even on the battle side where you have quote unquote mainstream artists that's bleeding off into the scene. You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So now, because I'm gonna go back to that, but now as an artist, you know that these mammoth companies is not trying to reach out. You dig what I'm saying? They're not even putting no upfront monies in. How do you feel about taking it upon yourself to say, you know what, I can distribute myself, I can iTunes myself. Like, where are you at with that?
That's, I mean, first of all, the name of the game now is money. It's not about who's nice. It's about monies and gimmicks. That's all it is. If you got a gimmick, if you a nigga with a mohawk and some tight pants, you can play the piano and rap at the same time and throw a frisbee, you'll get signed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you somebody like me, it's harder for me because it ain't about hip hop no more. I'm more hip hop. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm a dude that just can rap. I got the look like, you know what I'm saying? That's like Jada. You said Jada don't get the credit he deserves because, well, Jada keep himself grounded. He put himself in a box. Right. You know what I'm saying? But Jada's hip hop. When they go, it's just, I feel like it's starting to come back to that a little bit. When they get back to that, I'll be the first online. But since it ain't that, it's all about money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have money to get in this game. You gotta go in this game with money. So, or do it by yourself. And the best way to do it now is to do it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that's why doing the battle shit, me trying to turn these fans over to fuck with me musically. If I get all my battle fans to fuck with me musically, I don't need a label. I don't need a mainstream. I don't need that back. Right. All you really need is fans. If you got fans to go out and get your shit, then they gonna start coming to look for you.
When was your when did you put out your last mixtape?
I ain't put out my last mixtape. I think I put out was last November. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on a joint now called Life Is Goodz. And that'll be out soon.
Now with that, because I'm like I said, I'm gonna go back, but Goodz, I want people to see the totality of who you are, as opposed to once again, people would love for that battle scene, that battle following the bleed off into that or whatever. But if a dude, and I'm not saying that all, but if a person don't know that you're this, you dig what I'm saying? So when I answer these questions, don't get listen. I gotta paint a picture. I gotta paint a picture. Now with this mix, I don't even like to say mix CDs or whatever. You dig what I'm saying? With this album, are you focusing on putting all original music on there?
That's all I do. But my last tape was all original music.
Well,
it was more like an album. Right. It was an album. This next joint's an album. I'm not really into freestyling over people's stuff. Right. Because I want them to see what I could do on my own. Of course. So if I could put a strong mixtape together and it's all original, then I'm showing you what I could do if y'all give me a budget to do an album. Right. So I'm not into I'll do it just to put out. But when it comes to far as making my tape, it's all original joints. I do 12 songs. I do it like an album. I might do some skits. I'll do 12 songs. I want all my shit to be like an album. Makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Makes sense. So that they can understand that I know how to structure songs. I know how to put an album together. I know how to do. You understand what I'm saying? Your next battle. Do you got anything lined up? Yeah. I got a 1 round right now with Adi Boom. There's a new dude coming up, and Adi went on a couple of joints like blogs, and he called me out respectfully. Like he said, his biggest battle will be to battle me, and I fuck with Adi. Like a lot of niggas, they go about it the wrong way. They wanna talk shit and call you out. I don't like that. I would ignore them the whole time. The way he did it, he said this would be like this is my dream battle. And I fuck with him for that, and that's why I took him. I only took him 1 round because it don't make sense for me to take him 3. Right. But I gave him a chance, took him 1 round, so that's my next joint. And then I got a big battle after that. Okay. It'd be like a big joint. Okay. Now, and I asked this, right? Well, first and foremost, man, I gotta give you major props for even saying that I'm a battle up and coming. You dig what I'm saying? Dudes get to a certain point in their life, you dig what I'm saying, where I'm not reaching back. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? So you gotta applaud you for that. But like you said, I'm giving you 1 round. 1 round, you better come in, you better give it your all. You dig what I'm saying? Because I'm honoring you. You dig what I'm saying? I'm giving you what you wish for in a sense. Now I asked your battles, your next battles or whatever, because strategically, I figured, people would put out their album, you dig what I'm saying, or something around that time. Right. Yeah. Is that? But I'm thinking bigger than that. I'm gonna put out my joint around when a BET cypher come out. So you know what I'm saying, like, cause my battle might not be for, say no more. A period of time down. So putting it out around when a BET cypher come out to be real big. You just gotta put your joint out when you're gonna get the most. Of course. Intake, yes, like you know what I'm saying, when most people looking for you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm definitely trying to put it around that time when it come out that people like, oh, even if they don't know me, they looking at like, oh, who this Goodz kid? Now they want to know. Of course. I can have it out and all that shit. That's what I'm working on now. Of course. Now with that cipher, man, how did that come about? Well, I've been talking to Beasley. Beasley is
Right.
one of the partners at URL. And I was telling him, like, Beasley, we need to get on that cipher. Like, you know, like, as far as URL, y'all should have a spot up there.
Right.
We should have a spot up there. So Beasley, like, I'm working on it. He kept telling me I'm working on it. I get a call 2 days before the cipher. It was 3 days before the cipher. It was like, yo, listen, man, you're doing the cipher. You gotta be ready. And, you know, it's a good thing, you know, like I said, I was prepared. I had a verse. It wasn't for the cipher. I didn't mainly write for the cipher.
Right.
It was a good thing I had something. You know, I always keep something to be prepared with. But yeah, and that's how that came about, man. And we did it. We had the best cipher, clearly. Like URL had the best cipher. We had the best cipher. We saw all of them. We was at the awards. We would sit there and watch all of them. You know what I'm saying? Right. As far as the whole cipher, we had the best cipher. Because a lot of them was, you know, like you had people that was nice. Like I like Papoose and Remy. They went back and forth. It was crazy. I like Lux. But you know, as far as they ciphers, the ciphers wasn't good. They was just good.
They were just good. Right.
We had the best overall cipher. So our shit was so good. Our shit got leaked.
Oh wow.
It's out right now.
Oh word?
It's already there. You can watch it. So it got leaked. A nigga from BT had to leak it because the footage was so clear. It was BT. The footage was so clear. That was the footage from that they was gonna put up. They stopped that though. But there's another version out right now that he must have. It's not as clear as that one.
Yeah.
But it's still clear as out.
It's incredible.
So, but we still, you know, we still made it on BT. We still gonna be played at the awards, and that's all that really matters.
Yo, you know, and it's crazy that you know, like I'm sitting here with you, Goodz, and it amazes me because you still remain humble. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you still say, listen, man, my every move still has to be calculated. You dig what I'm saying? Listen, you reached out, and you know, I know sometimes we get on our shit, man. Listen, man, they supposed to be calling me, but you're like, listen, man, I need to be on there. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so it takes a lot for you to say, listen, man, let me reach out to them too. You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I've made heavy footsteps in this game. You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Despite that, I may not do multiple battles in a year, or whatever. I'm still relevant. You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now, I want to date it back, man. Give me a battle, because that you went in, right, and you sort of underestimated the opponent. Not that you go.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You underestimated him, right? And you stumbled verbally. You know, I mean, internally. You dig what I'm saying? Nobody's seen it, but you felt it like, oh shit.
Let me think.
I mean, if it didn't occur, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Now I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Because, you know, in no battle, I really underestimated them. So
okay.
I can't say that. But a battle where I felt it a little bit, maybe. I'm trying to think.
Where the person came stronger than you thought that he was going to come.
You knew he was coming.
Like you know he's going to come, but he had some extra shit this time. He had some sauce with him.
Honestly, maybe Verb's second round. Verb's second, and that's on his round.
Right.
Round.
Right.
His second round, he like, you know what I'm saying? He had a line in that second round where I don't think a lot of people would have been able to come back for it. And me, I know how to keep my composure. So even if somebody say something crazy, you won't tell. You can't tell
that's what I'm saying. Right.
I felt it inside.
Right. Internally, you
well,
like.
He said the line about the. He said something about the Nina. He said some shit with my Nina. A clip when he put my bitch weave and some shit about the clip. He said some shit. You know what I'm saying? And inside I felt it.
Right.
Oh,
like,
God damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Right, like you know, and that's why I like to, you know, because sometimes, you know, you come out, you like, I prepared, like they gave me enough time. It is what it is. Motherfuckers say something, you be like,
we all top dudes at the end of the day.
Right.
But that was a joint where I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I feel like somebody else, they would have showed on their face.
Right.
A lot of people, like I know how to keep my composure and be able to come back from that. You know what I'm saying? So, but it, you know what I'm saying? We both had a classic second round at the end of the day. So, shout out to Jada too. He was up there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He showed me well love.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me a battle. You battle conceded, right? He was, you know, considered to be, you know, he
at that time, yeah.
Right.
I was the underdog in that battle at that time.
And totally an underdog or whatever. You dig what I'm saying? How was that? the fact that you going there as an underdog and shit.
You know what's crazy? I'm pretty much the underdog in all my battles. People don't know that. On the internet. Not in the building.
All right, and I'm glad that you said that. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, not in the building. In the building, I ain't gonna lie. If it's anywhere in New York or anything like that, well, there's never really any building. I'm not the underdog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's you know, on the internet, I'm underdog.
Why do you think that? Is it because you're not and let's, I don't even want to play that, but is it because they think that you're not consistent?
I don't know. I'm not like a favorite. You know, like when you go on the internet, you got different type of fans.
Right.
Like in the streets, I'm the top nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But on the internet, you got the geeky fans, you got the computer nerds, like you got different kind of fans that can't relate to me.
Right.
They look at me and just can't relate to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they probably don't dress like me. They're not into what I talk about. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's just what it is. It's preference. So you know what I'm saying? But I strive off that though. I like to be the underdog. So against Conceited, I wanted to be the underdog. I had listen, Fred the God is my man. That's my brother. Like I'm talking about me and him shared heroes.
Right.
He told somebody he think Conceited gonna beat me. And I don't mind that. I like for somebody to be real. I'm a real person. So when you say that, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, when a nigga told me that, I was upset.
Right, because this is my man. Yeah, it ain't like we...
But it was good, though. It's fuel. That's why I went in there with a chip on my shoulder.
Yeah.
And after the battle, like, Fred was, like, stunned. Like, yo, this nigga... Like, but everybody was. Like, they didn't think I was going to beat him 3 rounds the way I did. So... But, you know what I'm saying? I like to use that as fuel.
And I think that, you know, even hearing this, man, you know, like you said, every time I go and I'm an underdog, I think what happens is too that you grow another audience. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Like with Conceited, you know, they placed this heavy emphasis on them and shit. You dig what I'm saying? Even though you had that streetwise boom, who's if they looking at who manages him,
on the internet,
you know what I mean? He's internet type or whatever. You dig what I'm saying? So now I don't wind up taking your audience and shit. You dig what I'm saying?
That's why it's good to do.
But I think that strategically, once again, it works in your favor.
Of course.
It works in your favor in a sense.
You got a monster look. After that, look, Conceited. After that, I took Hollow.
Yeah.
Who was big at the time. Like I take the big battles. I'm not going walking in there to take rinky dink battles. I just can't do it. So I always take the big battles. You know what I'm saying? And I wish me and Hollow would have turned out better. Unfortunately, something happened, and you know I lost my cool a little bit, but. You know, all that shit's a learning. You know, it's learning process. I'm human, so you know, all that shit's a learning process. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a battle where, like you said, you in the streets, you know what it is, boom, where the result streetwise was that, yo, man, and you knew that you took it. Has there ever been a situation where the streets is like, nah, because I don't know, man?
Hollow.
Right.
I mean, but
you knew,
I didn't feel I took it.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like it was 1 up going into the third, and I kind of like something happened in the third. So
right.
I forfeited that round, so that you know I was disappointed in that battle because you know I could have held my cool and I could have won the battle.
Right.
It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So, but that's the only battle people really say I lost. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, and it's it's because of a forfeit. I gotta eat it, but. Ain't no nigga clear.
Ain't no, I ain't gonna trust that. Right. I'm not gonna listen, man.
Hollow wouldn't battle me now.
Right.
He eased away with a a win off me forfeiting. If you want to say that.
Right.
I don't look at it like that. I beat him the first round. He beat me the second, and in the third round, you know, something happened. So I don't really call it. But if you want to say I forfeited, you could say that. I gotta eat that. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Give me some battle rappers at this current moment that inspire you in some sense. And I'm not saying, not to say it, yo, man, boom, but like you said, I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out or whatever. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm still considered. You see what I'm saying?
Like Lux, Mook, Clips, Rex.
Good.
I'm talking people that just doing a.
That's right.
I like Hitman.
I mean, and it's good that you still can, put these dudes on pedestals. You dig what I'm saying? And vice versa.
Of course.
And vice versa.
Of course. So, You know what I'm saying? That's about it. That's like my 5, maybe.
Right. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. I want to ask you. I want to ask you on the female side, so being that we just did an all-female joint or whatever. Would you battle a female?
I don't think so. I mean, it wouldn't. You know, it wouldn't. I thought about it. I think it'll be real fun. Actually, I think it'll be real fun. Jazz keep saying she thinks she could beat me. So you know
You said Jazz.
No, I mean that's what she said. So you know, I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I thought about it, but see, with a lot of female, like if Jazz was smart, I should be like the last person you pick to say that to. But a lot of people don't think Jazz is more of a punchline battle rapper. So you should pick somebody that's gonna punchline because you have you could beat them. You know what I'm saying? Your lines is better, you could beat them. You can't battle me because what I do on stage is totally different. I take the whole crowd.
Right.
Your crowd's not gonna be on your side, and I'm gonna make you cry.
Right.
You're gonna cry if I get this. So I'm somebody you shouldn't even pick, but a lot of these girls don't. She's not thinking like that. I should be the last person you pick because of the different styles and the class.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But she's like, it'll be like me battling on Casino.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I think a lot of girls is dope. I think Jazz is in my top 5.
Right.
I think, you know what I'm saying? I think Jazz is dope. I think Jazz still got to battle a couple of people before she get that top spot.
Who you feel got that top spot on the female side? Give me 2 at least.
I got a top 5. I
got a top 5.
I think Hustle is one of them. I think Jazz is one of them. But you like, all right, for instance, like for Jazz to be up there, she's there. She's in my top 5, but for her to be like top 2, or for her to consider her to be, because she said she's the best. She still has to battle like Official or what's the Couture, dead not like Couture or E Hart. Like it's still people you have to battle. Like these are 3 nights. When you battle all 3 of them, then you got it.
Say no more.
There's still other people you have to battle. So.
Right.
But my top 5 would be probably E Hart, Hustle, E Hart, Hustle, QB.
You got a lot of here.
You got a lot of here. QB. I'll say Jazz. And I used to have Shayna Ashley, but I haven't. Her last couple of battles I didn't really like. She used to be in my top 5. But maybe Misfit. Just because I gotta see the 40. Like, look, people they like 40 bars is dope, but they rank these people too high, too quick.
Right.
Look what happened. And she was so high to top of her shit, she just got killed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think Couture is dope, but I gotta see more. You know what I'm saying? Official is dope. She gotta do a little more. Just to let me see years, a couple, at least 2 years of it, or a year. Let me just see you battle some top people. And
right.
Like 40 is dope, but I don't think they ready yet. The people I named certified.
Yeah, they put in that work.